I am not surprised that they are obsessed with the GoldBod, trying to demonize the GoldBod and trying to make Ghanaians lose trust and confidence in the GoldBod.
I'm asking that the minority position is no longer whether or not GoldBod made a trading loss of $1.7 billion. But then they're asking why GoldBod is distancing itself from a loss incurred from the domestic gold purchase program, which it was a part of.
So let me say good evening to you and to your viewers. I don't know the obsession the minority have with the GoldBod, but one thing that is clear is that they know that the success story of this stabilization we are getting as a country can be attributed to the massive gold trading program that the government has currently undertaken. And for that matter, I am not surprised that they are obsessed with the GoldBod, trying to demonize the GoldBod and trying to make Ghanaians lose trust and confidence in the GoldBod. But let's look at the substance of the issues, and with your permission, let me go through. First of all, the IMF 1.67 billion, or let's say 1.7 billion that they talked about, it should be understood in a proper context. That's number one. This figure represents an assessment of the economic cost associated with the program, and I have on several occasions taken my time to analyze the cost methodology that the IMF has used. This figure incorporates such as, first of all, the service and SAS cost, discount, trading outcomes, and exchange rate differentials. They are accounting costs and not necessarily economic cost, and I'll demonstrate. We are saying that Ghanaians listening to me this evening will know that there is always a difference between the reported interbank exchange rate and that of the BOG rate announced every day. So if the small scale and artisanal miners get the raw gold and they intend to sell to government of Ghana, first, gold is such a perfect market economic good where the prices on the international market are known. So the assayers or the artisanal miners know the cost of gold in the international market. So they want to sell the gold to the government of Ghana through the GoldBod with that price in mind. The second thing too is that they also know that the gold must be purchased in dollars. Now we are saying that we want to localize the trade of gold by using the Ghana cedi. So if the artisanal miners bid for the sale of the gold, they only accept the cedi equivalent of the prevailing market price in dollars. Nobody will agree to sell the gold to government of Ghana using the BOG rate as done by even many other businesses. So the difference that they will pay, they pay them at a premium to make sure that they do not smuggle the gold outside the country. So they sell it to them at the Forex Bureau market price. Right. Now the price of the Forex market Bureau and that of the BOG announced daily rate creates an exchange differential. That differential doesn't represent a cash loss. It represents an accounting treatment. In the books of the IMF, they will treat it as using the reference rate, which is the BOG exchange rate announced. So if I buy, for example, the BOG announced an exchange rate of 10 cedi to $1, whilst the Forex market announced 11 cedi, 35 pesos per dollar, it suggests that the difference of 1 cedi 35 pesos represents a cost of stabilization. It represents an exchange rate differential. That differential, the IMF will add it as part of its loss buildup. And that is why we are saying that from day one, we have always maintained that do not use the exchange rate differential that is imaginary and not cash to represent the actual loss happened to the government.